Oftentimes, if you are a member of a large organization, you might need to segment your content into groups so that specific team members um, get specific content. And a good example of that would be you're a large law firm, you've got different lawyers practicing different areas of law, or maybe you own a medical center, you've got a cardiologist, you've got cardiologists, you've got lung cancer doctors, oncologists, that type of thing. They're going to be wanting to share vastly different content. And for our example, I'm going to, our fictitious company will have a hardware sales team and a software sales team. Obviously, some of the folks are selling laptops, and some of them are selling Windows 95. So it's that easy. You create groups, and then what you can do is you can allow folks to designate themselves during sign up time. And that's what this section right here does. And what that means is during the sign up flow, we'll solicit them and say, hey, are you part of the software sales team? The other way you can do it is you can go through member by member and set them up yourself. But if, like I said, if you're part of a large organization, it might make a lot more sense for you to just let people do it when they're signing up, and just raise their hand and tell you what group they're in. Um, and the reason why you want to do that is because obviously as this content is flowing in and you're creating it and scheduling it, you're going to want certain folks to be able to only see and share certain types of content. And there's two ways to do that. One is from the uh, advanced editor. You can come in here and just simply select the groups. I'm going to say that this article is about hardware and it's for our New York staff. That way any members who have been tagged in those two groups will be the only members who will be able to see that piece of content. It's going to be restricted to them. And similarly, I'll show you here, you can just pick another piece of content and change that group settings for it, and that'll be for our fictitious software sales team that's going to be, let's say, in Hong Kong. Um, as you said, these groups only staff in those two with one or both of those designations will be able to see this content. So that's how groups work, and that's why you'll maybe need those. Again, like I said, it's typically for large organizations or for companies that have really distinct lines of business.